Hora de Genius by William Lamb. Immigration happens almost everywhere, but especially from Mexico to the US. Is it okay for is it okay? Is it a problem? And why does it happen? This is what I found. Question 1. Is it necessary to migrate into a different country in Mexico? Yes, because they think they can restart and make a new life in the country. Like if a person didn't have much or didn't do what they liked in Mexico, they can pursue it here. Also, yes, because people in Mexico can't live there anymore, the requirements needed to live there are not there in Mexico. Like medicine and housing is a problem. Also, also they are in a bad place mentally or maybe physically. Some people, Americans mainly, might say no because they are taking opportunities away from them like school enrollment, houses, and jobs. Are immigrants wanted in America? People like our president want to ban them because they are a problem to our country. So people like him are making it hard so immigration won't happen and stop them from coming here for their reason. Some people don't seem to mind it really. Um, they also see they almost see them everywhere and they treat them like the everyday person they see on the streets. So they really don't care about them being in the US. Citizen who has gone through them themselves, like their parents, or they did it as a child, they want them to pursue why they came here and help them get it done. Is it better here or there? Most people say it has been to their benefit to move to America, and it's safer here because they have been in a sketchy, dangerous place that tourists never go because if you look out of place, uh, something really bad is going to happen to you. Uh, in places, it's safer to live in the U.S. than the place they were at now because it's about the same in some cases, like rich places or places with good neighborhoods, they are good. Some rich places are still more dangerous than the US, but some rich places are not as good either, like bad people with a lot of money, and they got that money not in a good way, like black market items. My research shows immigration is an international movement of people who, in a destination country, of which they are not natives or where they do not possess citizenship in order to settle or reside there, especially as a permanent resident and are naturalized citizen, or do not take up employment or migration worker or temporarily as a foreign worker. As the economic effects, research suggests that migration is beneficial both to the receiving and sending countries. Research, with few exceptions, find that migration on the average has a positive economic effects on the native population, but is mixed up as to whether low-skilled immigration adversarially affects low-skilled natives. Studies how the elimination of barriers in migration will have profound effects on world GDP, uh, with estimates of gains ranging between 67 and 147%. Development economists argue that the reducing barriers to labor mobility between developing countries and developing countries will be on one of the efficient tools or of poverty reduction. The academic literature provides mixed findings for the relationship between immigration and crime worldwide, but it finds for the United States that immigrants either has no impact on the crime rate or that reduces its crime rate. Research shows that the country or of origin matters for speed and depth of immigration, but that there are is a considerable overall both first, second, third generation of immigrants. Research has found extensive evidence of its discrimination against foreign-born and minority populations in criminal justice because the economic, housing, healthcare, media, and politics in the United States of Europe. That's what my paper was about, and yeah. Man, this thing don't work.